Hey up everyone, welcome back to the Planet of Nerds. It's me, Stef, aka Alter Nerd, and in today's episode of S.N.E.S, Stef's never ever seen in her damn life ever, I focus on the film Scarface. So let's crack on with it. So, as ever, I may veer off to the side a little bit, like there, because, I've got my notes and I like to be thorough. And so, away we go. Scarface, the film. Wow. Now, what I'm about to say, I'm going to assume that you guys have probably seen it. So, I'm not going to really be heavy in terms of the plot points. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's a good one. Oh my goodness. It's like the whole film is Tony Montana's descent into cocaine madness. And essentially not following the rule, which is don't get high on your own supply. I love that. Don't get high on your own supply. 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 The guy, he knows where he's going to be. He knows what he's destined to be. Oh my God, does he have the balls to do this? Yeah, the dude's unpredictable, but loyalty is his backbone. I can relate to that. I'm not a murderous, psychopathic kind of dude. I am very loyal. Oh, and I'm not paranoid either. Dude gets really, really paranoid towards the end of the film. With good reason, of course, but oh my goodness, the levels of paranoia are like up there. The dude just goes off the charts. I loved, the beginning of the film pretty much, starts off with bang. He's in this room with, I think, these bunch of Colombians. And they force Montana to watch as they literally, with a chainsaw, carve his friend up. Cut off his bits and everything else, and there's blood going everywhere, and Montana's like, oh, I don't want to see this, don't want to see this, but they're like, no, you're gonna see this, and they force his eyes open and everything. Oh wow, it was gritty, it was brutal, it was awesome. I love it when a film's got balls, and big balls at that, to actually show something like that. The whole film essentially is just seeing Montana rise in the ranks, essentially become the head kingpin. It was fascinating to see, and it never got boring. I never once was like this. When is the fun gonna start? No, not once. I was like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? Is he gonna get with Elvira? Oh my goodness, oh Elvira, oh my goodness, shit, oh wow, Michelle Pfeiffer in the day. Oh, mwah. And I thought she was sexy as hell as Catwoman in Batman. No, Scarface is where it's at, people. She comes down in that elevator in that nice little slinky dress. Wow, stunning, stunning. But anyway, I digress. One thing that Montana says essentially, which is quite true, is that once he's got the money, he's got the power. And then once he's got the power, he can get the girl. Which is essentially what happens, because he does get with Elvira in the end, and they get married and all that lot. But then the question then becomes, once you're at the top of the mountain, where is there to go after that? And you kind of find that later on in the film, Montana's kind of questioning that as well. From there, it kind of diverges then into me feeling for Montana in a way, because he finds out that his best friend's screwing around with his little sister. As far as I'm concerned, there's a code. You stick to that code. If I have a best mate and she's screwing around with my little brother, nah. No. You've crossed a line there, because you kind of blurring the edges there a little bit. So, what does he do? Well, this is towards really the end of the film, where he becomes proper paranoid and everything else in between. Dude rocks up to this house, opens door, and he finds that his best mate's there. As he opens the door, best mate says hi. Montana says hi. Thinking, what the hell are you doing here, mate? And he then sees his little sister at the top of the steps in a bathrobe, who then turns around and says, we got married in the last 24 hours and we wanted to surprise you. Good going. You're definitely surprised. A homicidal, crazy, paranoid, lunatic, drug kingpin. Good move. Smart move. Not how I would play it, but all right. She got balls enough to do that. What happens? Well, what do you think happens? He kills his best mate, shoots him, there and then, drags his sister off to his house, locks her away, and is like, yeah, that ain't happening ever again. You ain't gonna go near him ever again, 'cause he dead. Like, I know big brothers are supposed to be, like, overprotective and everything like that, but that's just taking it to a proper extreme. But did he really deserve to die for that? I think that's taking it a teensy-weensy step too far, if you ask me, but alright. He's at the top of the mountain. He's locked his sister basically in the castle, in one of the towers, let's put it that way. And he's slumped in his throne. In his office. Mountains of coke everywhere. Like white stuff everywhere. The dude's a king, the dude made it. He's there, he's exhausted. There's coke like all over his jacket, because the rule of don't get high on your own supply pretty much flew out of the window with this dude. It's as if he never heard of that rule in the first place, but anyways. So, he's chilling out. Thinking, yep, everything's cool now. Although, mind you, I'd be freaking out if I'd actually killed someone, but nah. Dude's like, yeah, occupational hazard. Alright. So, he's there. Sister comes in. She's like donezo. She's gone. Like, her sanity out of the window. Like, oh my goodness. She's like, you want to screw me because you don't want anyone else to have me, so you want to screw me, don't you? Dude, you're speaking to your big brother. Like, hello? Anyway, yeah, she proper goes, like, off the rails, off the freaking reservation, which, in all honesty, I can kind of understand, because, to be fair, she did just watch her new husband, who she loved, get murdered by her brother in cold blood. Yeah, but resorting to screw me brother? Yeah. The sister snapped. She's got a gun. What use is that? She's shooting at Montana, but she ain't got good aim because she's just shooting everywhere that he's basically not. At least she's got a good aim that way, I suppose. What happens then? For all his paranoia, for all the cameras that he's got everywhere in his compound, and the dude is, like, cameraed up to the freaking hilt with security. Enemies come over. They slip past all his security, all the cameras, and they get to him. This was actually quite funny. I actually laughed at this. One of the enemies kind of like busted through the window of Montana's office with a machine gun. And it goes, boom. It's like the sister gets like a buttload of bullets and obviously dies. Tony gets the war that he wanted. Everyone knows the famous scene of Scarface. It's what I knew. It's the only thing I knew about Scarface. But say hello to my little friend. I was like thinking, it's near towards the end of the film. Unless I've dreamt this, there is this scene. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's a coming. He's in the office and he gets one of the machine guns as he kills one of the dudes, and he's like, say hello to my little friend. Dude is lethal with a machine gun. You know, if you're in the front end of that business, you are dead. Really. Montana's here. Machine gun here. You at the opposite side. You dead. Tony Montana is one hard dude. Like, he somehow gets at the top of this staircase and all the other dudes are there shooting at him, and he's literally saying, I can take all of your bullets. And he freaking well does. Like, the dudes are there shooting at him. He's taking bullets. But he's like, yeah, freaking flies. And he's shooting back. And he ain't wearing like any like bulletproof vest or anything like that. Dude smartly dressed. Accessorise himself with a few bullets. Why the heck not? Quite brutal, actually, that scene. I was really, really impressed with it. It was really cool. This dude that trots up to him from behind, proper Terminator-like. Like, even with like the sunglasses, like the black sunglasses and everything, you never see his eyes. He's proper Terminator-like. And shoots from him from behind with a shotgun. If a shotgun's involved and you get shot in the back, freaking game over. And how does it end up? He ends up being dead, surrounded literally in a pile of ruins because that house is shot to shiz. I don't think anyone would be able to sell that house after that. So, in the end, Scarface, what did I think to it? Freaking loved it. Oh, wow. Like the characters, the brutality of it, the violence, everything. Now I understand why this is a masterpiece, why this is iconic, why my mates were like, you've never seen Scarface before. Like, get your eyeballs on that right now. With that being said, that concludes this episode of S.N.E.S, Stef's Never Ever Seen. If you want more of this, then please subscribe down below, click the notification bell, and if you want to share the love, like and comment. Have you seen Scarface? What do you think of it? If you haven't seen Scarface, watch it and then let me know what you think of it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this content and you want some more, we also do have a list below in the comments description of our friends that also have YouTube channels. So if you like us, you might like them as well. So again, share the love, have a gander at them, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And until the next time, laters!